Hello and welcome. This is AK Talks morning show. Fucking shit, I'm crazy. So I changed the audio recording because the way it normally is sucks dick. So I switched it to this whatever thing. It's a wireless thing, but I'm still holding the microphone, pretending that the microphone's plugged in because it makes me feel comfortable, not crazy. But welcome. This is AK Talks morning show. Guess who it is? It's fucking AK. Congratulations there, sir. Trying out a new thumbnail. Hopefully it works. Hopefully you're a new user. Subscribe now because you're not going to stay past the 3 minute mark because it's snowing outside. Any content about snowing? No. I was watching this guy, Nate Barbecue Special. You guys probably know him. Sucks dick, honestly. Top 5. It's top 5 on Netflix. Thank God because it sucks. So I don't have to be nervous anymore to get, you know, and I don't want to sound like a hater like every other episode I've ever done ever in my life. But I just want to be criticizing it, actually just criticizing it. Because I know I suck at comedy. I know I am. I'm an open micer that's skinny and I look tired. My hairline is recovering. I know that I suck, but people suck too. And I can talk shit. That's not evil, right? I can still get some good boy points from that. Huh? Okay. Yeah, his fucking special sucks, dick. I hated the intro a lot. It's like a rock and roll movie star thing. He's recording the whole audience, doing the panoramic view. It's a really good theater. I've never seen that shit before, where the guy's in the middle and everyone else is surrounding him, which is cool. But you look like a douchebag, and a big one too. It's not. It's not. I don't know. It feels weird watching that shit. It's too much. Way too much for comedy. And like I can see the audience members too, which is even weird. I don't like that at all. Maybe I don't see it enough. I don't get used to it and shit, but I think it fucking sucks. I don't like that at all. Don't fucking put that as a special. Another thing too. Can comedians just say they're doing it for the money? All right, can they just fucking say that? Because it's not because the talent or they're really revising the jokes and like they're just doing it for a notable thing. It's not good. His special. I gave him 40 minutes. 40 minutes. So much as I can give to somebody who sucks. I'll give you 40 minutes of trying. Other than that, dude, you fucking suck. Yeah, his fucking intro sucked dick. I had to watch some David Tell so I can go back to normal. Because it sucked that much. And I was listening to this guy fucking talk. And he had his daughter, like 10 years old, bring him on. Which is fucking weird. Can you stop fucking doing that? You're the comedian. What the fuck did your daughter do? Is she on stage? Why is she there? Why is a 10-year-old girl there in front of thousands and thousands of people so she can just say, "Give it up for my dad"? Like, really? She doesn't give a shit. Why are you giving her that much? That's fucking weird. That is weird. And I don't like that. That's really weird. Thank God I'm good at really giving you guys perspective, right? Just saying weird and not. That's why you guys subscribe and tune in every single week. No, that's fucking retarded to do. But his comedy, I can sense. I've never heard about him before. It's top trending on Netflix. So I hope it was like enough for somebody who's never known him to watch him the first time and actually enjoy it. No, it wasn't that type of special. It was more like you should, I don't know this guy for 50 fucking years since he was born so you can get all of his jokes and shit. You could see some of the audience members not laughing too, which kind of is weird. I don't know, like I don't have a special to my name or have any level of production value in my name, but I know when shit sucks, and that shit does fucking suck. He's I call him a hackathon comedian. He's part of the hackathon community. He's trying to win gold one day. Only because like he's a white dude that talks about his relationship or his wife and kids, and he's a goofy white dude who's never done anything in his life useful like laundry, or no, that's the only thing he does do. Anything else in society that's useful, no skill. He's just a Phil dude from Modern Family, just goofy, walking around, useless as fuck, and his wife is like carrying the whole fucking family together. Like, when are you gonna be a man? Just the tiniest bit. You shouldn't be proud to be a loser. It's fucking. I don't like that shit. That's what I call a hackathon type of comedian. He's trying to win gold. He's a white dude who lets his wife dress him, and he just talks about how much he loves his family and how much he needs his family. It's a fucking special, dude. You should have dropped that shit at the club or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what specials are about. You know, talking about your family for an hour. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I should talk about how my mom's so awesome and my dad works so hard. Maybe that's the reason I'm not good. Maybe. But the hackathon comedians that I'm trying to illustrate here is any comedian, not just a white dude who lets his wife dress him and talks about his wife and kids at 50 years old. You know, any comedian can be a part of the hackathon community and competition, whatever you guys want to do it. Whoever wants to win gold in it. Like for a black dude, it'll be like a well-dressed black dude, or it doesn't really matter how well dressed you are, but it does kind of help. And you just get on stage and like white people do this, and black people do this, so blah 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 like that shit. I hate that shit so much. That's a Kevin Hart ass nigga and shit. I hate Cat Williams is in that fucking thing too. You dropped 22 specials. Why haven't I heard about any of them? What did you drop them on? Tubi? Every single one or some shit? YouTube backwards? Where is your fucking specials? Why can't anyone re-upload it saying it's that good? Like, I fucking hate that shit so fucking much. I think comedians do that for, like, filler material. I hope to God they do. Hope to God they have a good damn reason, and they're not just saying that shit unintentionally, trying to be funny. Because if you're a black comedian and does the fucking white guys and black guys do this shit, you win gold in the hackathon community. Congratulations, sir. Or whatever you guys want to be called. If you're a white dude and you let your girlfriend or lady or your wife dress you, and you just talk about your family and how loopy-doopy they are and shit. My wife is so tough because she does everything in the house, but I'm a millionaire somehow, but da-da-da-da-do. Bert Kreischer ass niggas. Congratulations. You win gold too. You can win gold too. Inside the hackathon. I don't know what should I call it. The hackathon Olympics? The hackathon community? The hackathon? Just straight up hackathon? Maybe trademark it? I don't know. It also goes for like the Asians and the Spanish community too. Like, if you get on stage and you try to be cool for black people, Hans Kim, any other Mexican in the world on stage, and I'm like, all right, dude, I feel bad for your parents, but you are a leader in the hackathon. Gold, actually. You got first place, too. I get it. You can have jokes about certain topics. It might be, like, the black and white issues. That's fine. I get it. Hope to God it gets funny, but I get it. It slips in. I even have a punchline about dead white kids. I have that shit. I don't really think I'm a hack. I hope not. All right. So, yeah, if you have jokes, yeah, you can have some of them. But if you got like an hour special of it, or if you're doing 30 fucking minutes of it, and you're just like repeating, the joke never gets any funnier or newer or nuanced or anything else, you're just a fucking hack, dude. Like, you're really trying to find a way to time the jokes or some shit like that, or you're trying to find another tag for the joke when the whole joke is just white guys can't dunk. Like, it's fucking stupid, dude, and you suck dick. Jesus Christ, dude. That was 30 minutes of fucking material right there. How the fuck am I gonna find the rest of the time? What else have I been done? I've watched BoJack Horseman all the way through in a whole week, and I kind of watched snippets of it on, like, the other platforms, the social medias and the YouTubes. To, like, put little snippets of him being a piece of shit, and then to make it, like, a hope core video or, like, a really sad video so people can relate to it. That's why I kind of found some interest inside of it. And I was watching it, and he's just a piece of shit. I was like, oh, thank God, I'm not relating to BoJack Horseman. I'm not that horrible of a person. Because you do something fucked up, and then just to feel bad about it, and just to find like an inch of leeway so you can do it all over again and double down. I'm like, dude, you're the piece of shit. You can't feel sad anymore. You can't feel miserable if you're intentionally doing bad things. And it's obviously a cartoon, and it's not based on anyone's real life. But the progression of it is real. The idea of it is real. Rich and famous, or just bad character people, enjoy the misery, and they'll find a way to self-destruct themselves and ruin other people around them and shit like that. That idea is real. But thank God I don't relate to that part. Because I do get a little self-destructive here and there. But in a sense, I'm aware, and I don't go back for an apology. I usually just fucking burn the bridge and keep sailing. Yeah, yahoy. Is that what they say? Yahoy? I drank coffee before this. That's why I'm talking fast. I should slow down the fucking video when I edit it so it makes sense. Yeah, BoJack Horseman sucks. It's alright, actually. Fucking piece of shit. Alright, I'm back. There we go. You could even tell. Squid Games. I watched that all today. Only season 2 because I still remember season 1. Not gonna lie, the show did hold up. I thought it was gonna suck. I really do think when shows have like a brief or a year span between the next season, they always fall off and they try to find some other way to make everything more like demographically approved and shit. They did have a tranny inside the season 2. Don't want to spoil it or anything. And I don't know. Didn't really care this time. I didn't really say like it's changed the narrative of the whole game of squids and shit. It was still fucked up and sad and shit. It was weird. I actually felt bad. It wasn't like exciting anymore. I felt bad for the main character. Forget his name, like Hong Joy or Jing Jiang or Ching Chang or something like that. Something really Chinese. Because he really wanted to help people, and then no one really accepted it. And I was like, damn, dude, that's way more relatable. And they should have really expanded on that character, or at least that feeling inside that character a lot more. Because inside the beginning part, I'm gonna spoil it because you guys don't watch this shit. This podcast, not Squid Games. Uh, he tried to stop the people for the green light and red light game, and he's like, "Yo, don't fucking move, don't move." They could have added a little bit more emotion into it, like saying, "Please don't move," or "I swear to God, please, I'm begging you," or something like that, to show he is like really more into it, because he just kept saying the same shit over and over, kind of like a command from a soldier or something. It's like freeze, 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 freeze. It really didn't change too much. So that's the only detail I'll add because I wanted to think about that more. I was like, maybe if they made it more sadder, like he was begging and pleading with the people, like, please just listen, I'm trying to help. Because that idea is strong enough for the other things to happen. Because other, whatever characters and shit, the antagonists or the people that's against him, they still showed a brief amount of like, yo, fuck you, I don't give a shit what you think about before actually joining his side. So it was pretty interesting. Would I recommend it? I don't know, dude. You don't fucking care. I don't do no more TikTok anymore, which is weird because I was doing at least 18 hours a day while working on TikTok, which was insane. But now it was one video I saw on TikTok that really ruined TikTok entirely. It wasn't like the band or anything. It was he talked about how on TikTok you can get a brief set of information with a wild range of emotion with a brief set of information, and that's really fucking up your brain because your brain is getting everything in one go. Happy, sad, angry, horny, upset, knowledge all in one circle in 5 minutes, and it just overfloods your brain, so you just stop enjoying stuff throughout the day. And now I start enjoying more things. Things are much more enjoyable. It's true. So that's all I can say. The guy's idea is true. I bought tickets for Dave Attell. You know, there's no. I don't know if you guys are ever paying attention. There's no topic. There's no topic I won't cover because there's no topic I care about. So I bought tickets for Dave Attell. I'm really fucking excited, but I'm going alone because I don't really give a shit about inviting somebody else. They're gonna ruin the show for me if I do invite somebody else, and I like Dave Attell that much. But in a sense, I saw another video that was talking about like when people go to a comedy club or comedy show alone and they're close enough to the comedian's gonna pick on them and shit. And if Dave Attell picks on me, I promise you, I'll just cry of happiness. I'm like, please, thank you. Say it again. Can I get a voice recording? That's so exciting. So if he does pick on me, I'll be really excited. Maybe I'll get a little bit of his talent, his cigarette jokes, or maybe his cigarette buds or anything else like that. I'm excited for that. It's on the 30th, I think, or 28th. It's at the end of this month. Did sign up for a DC improv class because I suck at comedy that much that I need to sign up for a class so I can get better and shit. Only real reason I'm doing the class is for networking and shit. There's a quote unquote graduation day for paying $300 where you get to perform there and do like 5 fucking minutes, and it's stupid, but I get to see enough people and I get to talk to enough people and I'll be friends with enough people so I can start leveraging my fucking weight on their weight and shit like that. So that's one reason why I'm doing it. I don't think I'm going to learn anything at all. I'm not going to go inside the class with a closed mind. That's being a dickhead because I already paid for the class and other people paid. And it's some notable comedian, quote unquote. You guys can't see me, but I'm doing that. And he's supposed to be funnier than me and shit like that. Never heard of him, never seen his bits, never seen him online, but he's supposed to be funnier. That's why he's getting paid $325 per student. Yeah, really worth it, dude. 1 hour, 1 hour a week. I already paid for it. Why am I shitting on it? Let me shit on it while I'm in the class, you know? Something a professional should do. So, yeah, I can't wait till that shit's over. so I can do that fucking graduation class ceremony. Maybe they'll help me be a little bit cleaner. That's the only thing I can hope for. I'd get a cleaner set. That's the only thing I'll probably work on, actually, is just doing cleaner shit. Because it's going to be a whole bunch of chumps in that fucking class. And if I see somebody who's never done comedy at that class and I have to sit next to him, I'm just gonna tell him a bunch of lies. I'm like, yeah, you can say that, you can do that. I've seen people do that. I walked on stage with that. I just need to get my lies straight. Let me find a decent lie that I can really go on, and I'll bring it to a class so I can lie to everybody at once, like a true professional would. You know, thank God I drink coffee, not beer. That's just a big difference here. If I drink coffee, I'm faster, and I ruin all these topics. I don't think about anything I wrote out the hour before I would start the cast. But if I drink, everything's slower, and I talk about anything that I shouldn't. Alright, let me just fucking get these topics out the way. Change the diet, which is good. My gut biome is healthier, I think. I feel better. Someone said that, because that's the only thing I can think about or learn from is someone else saying some shit. They say if you change your gut biome, you're usually not going to be sadder or depressed or have less energy. And then he wasn't wrong. You should be drinking, at least what I do is smoothies. You should be drinking smoothies, eating veggies, eating rice, chicken, like have a healthy diet. Take some vitamins if you want to. And then decide if you're a piece of shit. Because now, like, I feel a little bit better, a lot more better. And even when I drink now, I don't drink till I black out. Or I can't now. I get pissed drunk off of 3 beers or 4 beers, which is embarrassing, but it's better. I think that's how you're supposed to live your life. 3 or 4 beers, and then you're done. Shouldn't have 8 in one night. I think. I don't know. Don't quote me. You can quote your doctor. People don't respect. Oh yeah, so I was working on my buddy's car. He bought a car from the Facebook Marketplace, and I was working on it. And he was talking to me about shit because we were hanging out all day. And he told me a topic that was pretty interesting, that people really don't respect the trades and shit like that. Because I'm a mechanic technically, so I'm inside the trades. Oh fuck. And he was just telling me how, like, yeah, no one really respects it anymore, or they don't see it as valuable anymore and shit. It was interesting because I saw a video earlier the same week about someone else highlighting the difference between, or highlighting the change of blue collar and white collar back in the day, and how the shift has changed dramatically because people wanted to get higher paying jobs and they don't want to work as hard with their body because they know it's going to take a toll because they've seen their father or their grandfather be a carpenter forever, so they'd rather be an accountant. And that was a big change and shift. But now it leads to a big difference in quality and innovation and builders. He highlighted builders the most because people who made the world, or at least the biggest inventions inside of the world, mechanical, electrical, buildings, elevators, whatever may have you, they started off as an individual builder, somebody who had a craft, who was good at a craft, and they started tinkering with shit, and then they finally made $1 million or $1 billion idea because they started off with an idea. And we're losing those people day by day because no one really gives a shit about working with their hands or starting a craft or innovating anything. They rather just get a nice paying job and take care of a family, which isn't bad. I'm not saying it's any better or anything like that, but it's what we're experiencing now. That's why we have shitty fucking products from China that breaks every fucking hour. It's because no one wants to make any shit that's going to last anything longer than a day. What was I talking about? Yeah, people don't respect trades. Honestly, I don't respect trades either. I don't respect a trade unless I need them. Like, I don't care about an electrician until the power goes out. Don't care about a plumber till the fucking sink gets clogged. I'm not going to walk around, get a coffee, and think about like an accountant or a carpenter. No one really gives a shit about anyone's job. No, why would I? I respect you once you're doing it for me. I get it. It's narcissistic, but it's real. It's like, why the fuck would I give a shit about your job, dude? It's your job. I don't care at all. Do I think it's honorable? I don't care, dude. It's your you chose it. What do you care about my opinion? I'm not going to shit talk your job either. I'm not going to say your job is for pussies and it's easier to do or anything like that, because it could be. I'm not going to find out. I don't really want to care. Like, as a mechanic, no one really gives a shit about a mechanic till your car's broken at all. Like, then you're going to be the hero. But other than that, you just smell. and you look like shit, and people feel bad for you. They think you're homeless majority of the time. Because when I was working on his car, I had to go pick up some parts, and I was covered like head to toe with fucking grease on my overalls, my face, and my hands. And the guy at the AutoZone, he looked at me like I was crazy or like homeless or I was doing something sad. Like I was a sad person. I did look miserable because I felt cold and dirty, but the look he gave me was just sadness. And then after I bought the part, he's like, "Just keep your head up, man." I was like, "Is it really that? Do I look like shit that bad?" And I fucking checked the mirror, and I did look like shit. Looked like I was wearing what's that, eyeliner or eye makeup or some shit. My whole eye, because I rubbed my face a couple times. I looked like I was playing football with mud and pigs, and my hands was bleeding kind of too. And you could see some like it was just gross. I just looked like shit. I don't know if I smelled or anything because I couldn't smell that much either. I just looked like shit, and yeah, no one really gave a shit. They didn't respect me. They didn't respect me because I was working on a car. They respected me if I was working on their car. So yeah, no one gives a shit about trades. Neither do I. And that's not a bad thing. What else? How much time did I do here? Alright. That's not bad. Alright, that's not bad. I got nothing else. This is just shitty other topics. Like, this one is, I like talking to myself on a long drive. Because I drive like an hour and a half every single day I go to work. An hour and a half there, an hour and a half back. It's fucking, I hate it. I do really hate it. I don't feel like doing anything when the day ends, and I use all my energy at work, like any ounce of it, to stay awake, to stay active or anything, just to be alive. And then as soon as I get home, dude, I'm just fucking kapooty. It's getting better. I'm adapting, but the first fucking week was hell, dude. Felt like a fucking fat girl the whole week, just going straight to sleep after the day was over at 5. And I was going home early too, which sucked because it was the holidays, so they sent us home earlier for a few of the holiday week. And I was still tired because it's the drive. Just driving for that long kills you every single time. So I'm considering moving down there if I don't get another position up here. But I hate that shit. The only way I can stay awake is if I talk to myself, and it's not like I'd say anything important. Obviously, I'm talking to myself in a car to stay awake. It's more like I give speeches to people, like random groups of people. I think the last speech I gave was like something about a union worker and how we need to stop big oil. And I was just pretending I was staying on a rig yelling at these men like, we need to band together. This oil is not thicker than blood. And I was just screaming that in my car for an hour because it's sanity and shit. I also like doing thinking about saving the universe. Be like a superhero in my head. I do all this shit while driving 80 miles an hour too. It's not good, but I got a good insurance. I do want to use it one day. That's not a crime, right? Okay. Another one I like doing is like going to war. Like if I was going to war and I need to hype up a group of men, like a bunch of Marines. Even though I'm in the army, still want to hype up Marines instead. Just fucking scream at them like, we need to get the fucking there, guys. You guys want to die? You want to die, Marine? Die, Marine, or live like a pansy, but something like that. Or pretending I'm a farmer, seeing if I can do that shit. Really like calculating the efficiency of farming. I settled down with being a horse stable guy who tends to horses. That's my farming lifestyle. I'm not gonna do cows. I'm not gonna do pigs. No livestock or anything like that. I might have some grains growing around here and there. Maybe a really big garden for some fruit. An apple tree garden, peach trees and shit. Maybe. But it's more of horses. I think I'm going to be a horse farmer one day. And I think that's the only farming job I can do because I don't want to drive tractors all day long. Horses can pretty much take care of themselves too. I don't know how to make money off of horses. That's where I get stuck. I think you can race horses or breed horses or sell horses to people who want horses and shit. I don't know. Okay, alright. This is smart. I also wrote why I hate dumb bitches and not dumb niggas. I was thinking about this quite intensively about 20 minutes ago. Because, like, a dumb nigga is harmless and they're usually funny too, right? Like, everyone can agree on that part, but, like, a dumb bitch is boring and she's kind of powerful because she's unfortunately usually bad as fuck. I don't know why God does this to everyone. But usually the dumb bitches are bad as fuck, and it sucks. Like, they look like honey, and it's fucking hell. And they're the same equivalent to like a dumb nigga on intelligence level. But I don't know. I had to say that to the world just in case I forget about it. Thank God that's all the topics I had. Oh my God, dude. I live such an interesting life. This is talented. Next week I'm gonna try to fucking do some topical shit. But I don't really look into the news a lot. Only news I actually give a shit about is like shitty on comedians. Yeah, it was like Comedy Enforcer or Podcast Cringe or shit like that. I like looking at that shit. I'm never gonna get to that level of knowledge and information or research because I'm not gonna watch. I haven't watched a podcast in months. I think this is at last podcast I've seen is a Monday morning podcast with Bill Burr. But other than that, I don't give a shit about a podcast. I haven't seen anyone's. Sometimes I tune in to Kill Tony, but I don't think that's a podcast. It's more like a show to me. It's more because like it's not boring because this podcast is boring, so I can't say theirs is any better or worse or shit like that. It's just like, dude, it's a fucking waste of time. I'll listen to a podcast if I am literally trying to zone out and I don't want to think about something, and I'll just play it louder than my thoughts. That's the only reason I'll listen to a podcast. And I think I don't have enough time to care about it too. I have a list of shit I should be doing, and I never do it, and it sucks. I need to get my fucking my safety inspection on my vehicle done, which is the most retarded thing. I don't need that, dude. I know my car is fine. I hate that shit. I don't want to pay a guy $30 for him to give me a sticker. Really? Like, that's needed in my life? I know my car is fine. Can they fucking do that? Can whoever runs for government next or gives a shit about government next just say like, yo, like if your job requires if your job has knowledge about something that someone should pay, like I don't know what's a good example for someone else to take advantage of. Like an accountant doing taxes, he shouldn't have to do his own taxes. He should just wing it. He should just write a number down like, yeah, I think this is, you know, like a chef checking if food's safe. I don't know, dude. It's a fucking stupid thing. Cause cars are everyone has a car. Everyone has to get a safety inspection. But some people know their car is safe because they work on their own car. So I don't think they should fucking. I'm just complaining so I don't have to pay $60. And plus, I can't go on base without a fucking sticker. And if I don't go get my sticker by this weekend, the guy at the fucking gate guard is gonna have his fucking merry goddamn day with me. And I still always drive up. I always drive up and just give him a stupid excuse like, "Oh, didn't know, sorry." And he's like, "It's expired 2 years ago." I'm like, "Oh, that's what 23 means. Sorry, I didn't fucking think. Sorry, my fault. Can I go in this one time? Trust me, I'll get it done next time." Or I'll just drive across the other side of base and go to the other side, or go through the visitor section because they don't really care at all. Yeah, it's a lot easier than paying $60. Oh yeah, I have to do it because I got a ticket. Damn it. Yeah, alright, whatever. That's something I'm thinking about. This has been AK Talks Morning Show. Have a very fucking classy day, dick face.